Robert Kennedy once said, "You may not be able to influence the world, but you can influence events." Hi, I'm Don Purdom, owner at UnveilTheWeb.com. Today I want to challenge you. Yesterday I wrote an article about how to attract influencers, how to connect with influencers. But let me ask you a different question. Let me spin it from a different perspective. Maybe instead of trying to attract influencers, how can you yourself become an influencer? Now that's a tricky question because I want to share a real serious truth with you that most of us aren't thinking about. And that is you're already an influencer. You're an influencer somewhere. Maybe the whole idea of being an influencer is uncomfortable for you. It's just a feeling that just you think about influencing someone or being in a position of leadership and your gut just turns. Well, it's not a question really of are you an influencer? The question ought to be what kind of influencer are you going to become? What kind of influencer do you want to be? Now that is a really serious question that you're going to have to grapple with as you think about how are you building your business? How are you building your marketing? What kind of blogger are you going to be? What kind of videos are you going to create? Are you going to follow the pack? Or are you going to stand out in front and lead and maybe sometimes say some controversial things? Maybe say some things that get people thinking, that get people questioning, that get people even saying that you're wrong. Because see, influencers are putting themselves at the forefront of what's happening in the marketplace. They're creating ideas. They're doing things different. And so the question I want to leave you with today is what kind of influencer do you want to be? Do you want to be the kind of influencer that just is influencing the same way everybody else is? That's just writing the same stuff everybody else is writing? That's just creating the same content that everybody else is creating? Or do you want to be different? Do you want to stand out? Do you want to be the kind of influencer that influencers seek? That's who I want to be. I want to be the influencer that influencers come to. Because at the end of the day, we don't all have influence in the same arena. This is why your message is so vitally important. It is so important to have a message that is that is consistent, that is coherent, that people understand, and that people say, yes, I get it. Because when you do that, then you become a true influencer that is unique to you with your own message that creates your own brand that other influencers want to come and learn from you as you're learning from them as well. Remember, influencing is never a one-way street. It's always a two-way street. And you want to know why it's a two-way street? Because it's leadership. And leadership never happens in a vacuum. So I'd love to know what your thoughts are on this. If you're on Facebook, leave a comment. If you're on YouTube, leave a comment. If you're on LinkedIn, wherever you are, tell me what your thoughts are on this subject of instead of trying to reach influencers, why not be an influencer? And as you build your influence, then connect with influencers who can help you go to that next level. But more importantly, as I spoke about in my blog article yesterday, maybe the value that you bring by solving one problem for one person with one need positions an influencer to need you.